You know what I was just thinking? Do I know what I was just thinking? Let me see what I was looking at. Hold on. Yeah, these people went all in, boy. Changing stuff around, manipulating paperwork, making me into them, changing my genetics on paper. I mean, they can probably change your genetics in general, but I feel like somebody was doing something more on paper. But that means that these people could have been playing with my energy or whatever, passing it around. So again, there are no judges. These are not judges of something. If you're having to try to make me wait, oh, just be patient. But the whole time I'm being patient, people are creating clones and using them over the world to make it seem like I'm doing something because it almost fell. Because they want me to be stained. That lets me know that there was no stains to be found when I first was being put up in this position. There was nothing there. And then they tried to clone me or use somebody in my likeness to dirty my image, the image of God, or the image that God made me in, or how God would have been presenting me to those people at that time. So this was all a game just to stall something, so that they can create the image of me that they wanted people to see, in order to try to block something. Wait, I'm gonna leave these out because these are the ones we have to start with today. So that lets me know that there was nothing there in the first place. That's why God chose me, and for whatever this is, and that's why he rose me up at the time to wait. So these people are all in the way. So all this was just like a waste of time for the past 5 to 7 years, maybe even. Maybe even. Mm, y'all know I like to talk while I clean off my table. We already went through this. Florida is in reverse because they went with this cuckoo clown or this crew cut energy, more than likely. Hold on 1 second. Because I got 2 stacks that we got to start with today. It's me, sis, nothing. People like, oh, come do this or whatever. I can't go nowhere with, I can't go looking for these people. They supposed to be looking for me. Whatever this is like, it's silly. Somebody made a stupid plan a long time ago, and now these people could be panicking or overwhelmed because, again, it's not going. It's like somebody like, yeah, we doing this for when our person get home for jail, then this, and that. But you find out that these people found out that you were very wealthy when you were in jail, and what they were doing was really figuring out how they can, like, take skim something off the top, or how they can take some of your money and put it in their accounts and then come to you and be like, hey, we found out that you had $1 million or something. It was really 10 million. This is really the reason why they put you in jail. And then by the time you get out, they like, you a millionaire or whatever. But the rest of the 10 million or the 9 million, these people found a way to disperse it in case you ever find out, don't want to be friends with them. They don't have to sit around you and kiss your ass and ask you for money. they already have money or they have the money. You may be the one that run out of money before these people run out of money, because whatever they chose to do to go against the person, it bound them to some level of, it doesn't matter who these people were to you. This could have been your best friend, your husband, your wife, my sister, my children. Whatever this is that they took this oath to do against me bound them. So it doesn't matter if I was friends with somebody for 30 years, we was best friends. And then whoever came to them with this opportunity could have came to them 5 years ago. But they're closer to that person that came to them with the opportunity to steal from me or to reject me or to lie on me or hold me back. They're closer with those people than they ever will be with me because of the binding of whatever this is, okay, that they would have done to me. You see what I'm saying? So this is not about that. And you can never trust no motherfuckers on that level trying to come back. You got to go with your whole self, your faith in God, whatever this is, because it ain't no, it's like it's not no trust after this. It's not no hold on, let me just, it ain't no shit like that, man. And the most time you could see it like this, like, because motherfucker, y'all, and then after this, they even did something like with this Hamas energy. They were also laughing and mocking, and if you hadn't have said nothing, they still would have did the crime against you. But since you was using your energy from God to exploit or expose what they did in the dark, and your gift in that manner, something you said pissed these people off, and then they start being jagged. But you was already fucked up about the situation the day you decided to go against me. The day you decide to go against me, just because I can't identify every single person that has something to do with the shit, that is what makes it even worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is what makes it even worse. I want to make you sweat. They're trying to get somebody to sweat. You know, that Empress T 4444, that could be one of Keith Sweat's offspring. I'm even thinking that shit. Easy E could be one of Keith Sweat's offspring. But the point that I'm trying to make here, when these people are like, oh, I'm my father's child or I'm not my father's child, some, but the point I'm trying to make here, you connected to the same thing the father was connected to. And then therefore, these people are the ones that's going to have to pay for the sins of their fathers against whatever this is. Because that's what I was thinking. Even if they're trying to say the overturn, overturn or overture or whatever, 15, they're trying to say something changed for me at 15. Then it's 2025, nigga. Jesus is back as the Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know what point they're trying to make. You understand? I don't know what point they're trying to make. And it's so funny because like pictures be telling me stuff. Like, hold on one second. I was hearing the song "I'll Be Here When You Get Back," and I'm thinking, what the hell did that mean? Where am I going? I've been waiting to go somewhere for 6, 7 years. To be invited, dragged off, you know, as long as it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if these are people that got like a bag put over their head after they left the nightclub one night and then they ended up getting pulled into something like that. Or, you know, I don't know what these people have been doing, but I'm seeing my name here on the back of this picture when I pulled these cards up from here. So I seen the name in reverse. Somebody could have put somebody's name in reverse. Maybe somebody else's name is Sophia, because this person is Sophia. But or this person could have been using the name in reverse, or somebody used the name in reverse for somebody here. I don't know. But I was thinking about this. This is my picture that I took. I told y'all I did this in my photography class back in high school. That's crazy because I'm just now noticing how much Makia, the Terman girl, looked like Sophia. And I'm noticing how much my uncle Clarence looked like this person. Like the nose and the mouth. But this is my uncle here. This is the marriage. This is at the wedding reception. And then the man that gave me my drink the other day, yesterday or the day before at Taco Bell, when I looked at him like, oh my God, you look just like my Uncle Clarence. Even the way he wore his glasses used to be like low down on his nose, so it kind of pinched his nose a little bit. Everything was like almost the same. Everything. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just weird. The person that gave me my drink when I got ordered my drink or whatever at Taco Bell the other day. We don't know if these are tracers. We don't know if these people are for good for me, not good for me. I don't know. I don't know if these people had some type of attachments to me in the past. They're coming back trying to touch my garment so that they can heal themselves. Because these people could be lost in the sauce, whoever, whatever crowds they was mixing with. But we don't know if they were supposed to come back into my energy and be re-anointed or they could just be anointing themselves and running off doing the same thing. Or they might just be healing themselves and going off and then just going off on whatever. I don't know. But this is crazy because I'm noticing his shirt is like blue and dark blue. It's like not, instead of black and white, like the Freemasons, it's like checkerboard floor, the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of the sea. This could be also, you see how this post is right here? It's a statue, or somebody saying like it's a statue or something, because this uncle passed away back way back. But you know what I'm saying? I'm even thinking how that child, how I told you the child that got taken at the bus stop, that make me think about it's a girl named Nomadic something Traveler. She looked like her. But this was somebody that also looked like my child, that also looked like the Washington dude. So all this shit is chained together. And like even these two look like, it kind of these two, she kind of looked like my sister, my little sister, which is strange, right? And then this person looked like this person. And then this person looked like a mix between like I don't know why I'm getting well, I could see who's in the public eye right now, maybe like Blueface. Okay, so this could be like some even though I'm your sister's kid. But it'd be crazy because my sister is younger than me, but this girl always reminded me of my sister when I went to school, but not my sister. You know what I'm saying? And notice how everybody got stripes on. I just wore a striped dress yesterday. I had to throw it out. I took it, it was a dress I bought. It was just like on clearance for $3. I was just trying to get some stuff so I can just have clothes on. Okay, before they close that Rainbow store or whatever store that is, that I think it was a Rainbow. I went in there and they had a bunch of dresses on clearance and I just bought some shit for cheap, $3, $5 just to put on, right? But I had a striped dress on the other day, up and like my stripes was up and down though. But notice how they, the Freemasonry energy with the thing here. Then we got bamboo here. So maybe somebody else is from Cambodia. Maybe somebody else is from like Asia or something like this. And they could be also trying to, because I'm looking at the entities that I'm seeing attached to these people, right? And they're trying to change my identity to that because they could have had this other person serving as European or American or something, which are my true two different identities. So I don't know. That's kind of crazy because she kind of remind me of that guy that was making that boat. But what is this? What this all even mean? Because if I'm looking at these two mixed together, even though these two girls allegedly, this kind of look like Blueface with these two people together. And again, this person looked like this person, but this person kind of almost looked like this person too. That's kind of crazy. But when I was looking at this, we seen something in the reverse here. So something could have happened here. All right. Remember, I told y'all I got my other pictures down here. The other picture got the Lion King, my gold necklace. They wanted us to do like a layered picture. So I took off my Simba necklace. I had a gold chain with Simba on it and a Simba medallion on it. And I wrapped it around the picture, but the Simba was sitting over here. And I got two pictures like this plain one and then the other one. And it got the necklace wrapped around it. And then Simba is upside down. So when I see my name here, when I picked up the pictures, I see my name in reverse. I'm like, oh, So something happened right then. This is the year that whatever happened, whatever they did to behead me, whatever they did to something to change my face, because even this person kind of looked like my young Miami. Whatever they did to change my face. Remember the reading we did yesterday? I said it's like the lion is here. A handler did something. This could be the Spencer energy. They did something. They changed my face. They could have changed my face, or again, whoever Miami is, they could have changed her face. Whatever they did, they changed the face of the lion. Who is the face of the lion? They changed the identity. And I'm guessing it must have been this year. Whatever year I went to photography class. Okay, it must have been that year. But we have, okay. Oh, but we have, see, because people keep trying to rush me to go this way, that way, pick up this energy or that energy. But there could be getting pissed off at me because God is still telling me to keep persevering this way. Keep doing the videos, keep putting the information out, keep doing it this way. But people are like, oh, just like we got the song right here, no need. Like I always get that when somebody want me to feel like I let somebody down. But the real letdown is whatever these people created in this narrative to keep me away from what belonged to me. That's the real letdown. You get what I'm saying? That's the real letdown. It don't got shit to do with me. Like I told you from jump, it don't have nothing to do with me, right? So there's nobody can really tell me, really tell me. And the face is not Beauty 9419. Why are y'all saying that? It got to be because she looked like Easy E, she looked like Energy Drake, she looked like these particular people. She kind of looked like people that's familiar, like on my grandma and these other people. It kind of looked like a splice, but that's not the younger me. First of all, my hair was never that long. I always been bald headed. I always had short hair. The hair is too long. The fingers is different looking. The fingers is different. The fingers are not reptilian looking. They're more let's see. The jet said life is gonna keep somebody trying to keep somebody away from an experience. The hands are more like a undersea creature, like those one creatures that got the sharp teeth and they have the gills and but they're tall like a human, like a reptilian. It's like an ocean reptilian. These are like oceanic reptilians. Some of these people are like oceanic energies. I could see it. I could see it on them now. A lot of these people are ocean, like not like they're from overseas, but they're from in the seas. Do you get what I'm saying? Soldier Boy. These people, they may be in higher craft. They could either be using craft that comes from out of the water, or they're using air crafts, but they're not air entities. They're not air entities. These are like from the bottom of the ocean energies. So it's making me think here that yeah, these are underground, these are under oceanic energies here. And it's crazy because there's an old clipping from like the 1800s that somebody named Clarence with my same last name, that they got lost at sea. Something that could be why all these people is connected here. But it's almost like whoever this is took this person's head off. This is Nina Adele. This is this Sophia Nikki Opera whatever. That's who this is, I think, today. I don't even know who this is right here behind this person. Felice. I don't know. I don't know who this. I don't know who that is behind her. The eye kind of looks funny. This person's eye kind of looked funny back there, but it's almost like this person. This could be with the Adele energy and the English accent. The Adele Nina. This could be who went overseas with my person or with my spouse. You see, the Two of Cups. They could have did a Two of Cups together. Then you got this energy now as this Nikki energy. And then the fact that this happened back then, And now this person is being beheaded. But I feel like I don't know why the name is still in reverse. Because I think this is who this is. Now, these people could have been my people and they got taken hostage. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to figure it out myself. My humps, my lady lumps. Okay? So this is who I think that is. Okay? And then we have, but again, yeah, these are all the R&B guitar people. So these are the harps. These could be the harps that could have been playing their song. It's just another sad love song. If you look at the crest or the coat of arms for the royal coat of arms for Elizabeth, the young lion is at the top on a pedestal, not even really noticing what's going on at the bottom. And all the harps and stuff are latcheth inside that circle. I think it's John the Baptist was able to latch on to those people. But then that means John the Baptist is connected something to the royal family or in the underbelly of the royal family, or was working with the royals at some point in time to subdue these people. But when Jesus come, which would be the young lion, possibly, that person is at the top. That person is at the top. They're not bound by the music industry or something. So that's why I said when God said, don't be jealous of these people having money, being in the industry, being in movies and stuff like that, because this bound them to something. They can never come out of that. It's a good and a bad thing and try to claim what's mine, but somebody allowed them to do so, is what I feel. But it could be saying that these people had something to do with putting me in reverse or killing the Jesus or the queen back then. And that's why I was getting that energy of death with me in the middle with or this masculine. All right. Because I'm thinking about the first time when when I snuck somebody in, my dad probably killed me if he heard this. And when I snuck my person into the house and these two were, one was sleeping on my bed and one was sleeping on the other twin bed, and we were on the floor. And something could have happened that night. I don't know. Something could have happened that night or something like this. I don't know. But you have those two. Okay, wait a minute. And then now when I see it's a masculine energy that got eyes that remind me of my boyfriend back then. But he has like an accent from somewhere else. He's a tarot reader too, like a traveling tarot reader or something. And he used to be doing videos in his car when I first seen him. And then he started doing videos with the two lions standing on the side. And then he was in a throne sitting in the middle. But it's like, what the hell? You know, he kind of reminded me of my boyfriend. If this person was split from me, it looked like it could have been one of his kids. Or it's that's that person, but he's a forever younger. I don't know. But with them two getting a crown, they had to kill me or take me out the game or behead me so these two could get crowns. It could be upper and lower because Adele got a British accent. That Nikki opera person don't, but you could tell that that person been in a situation where they didn't have to worry about money. So whatever this ritual is around the time of the wedding, the ritual was the wedding, period. And it's really funny because I had my wedding at the place where, damn, I had my wedding at the place where my best friend's wedding was recorded with Julia Roberts in it. I found out that she was one of my favorite actors. I found out that's where it was. I liked the place or whatever. I was able to get a good deal on it, everything like this. And so I wanted to really have the wedding there. But there could have been something accursed about it. And I feel like something happened where it's a movie that I seen where somebody had did a lady wanted to be with this guy. She had a baby with him. He was being mean to her, everything. She did a spell to get him to, but I think she had to go to a wedding, do certain things at the wedding to solidify this relationship with this dude, to take like the love from the wedding and put it would be putting bad energy on the two people that was married and bring the good energy that they were in out of the wedding. And then this person would take it and make it into making that guy be with her. But all throughout the years, bad stuff started happening or something like this. Okay. And then I think that it was a certain time limit that she had to go back and hope find somebody else that got married on that day, and then go to another wedding on that day and do the ritual again to detach him because he became obsessed with her. It was too much to handle. He went from not liking her and like brushing her off like you're just a baby mama, get away, to being obsessed with her. And she had to, in order to break the curse, she had to go back to the wedding day, to somebody else's wedding and do something over again, and then break the curse. So I don't know, y'all. I didn't. I mean, I don't know, but that's just what I was kind of thinking about. All right. But so this could be some type of revenge. Say this masculine, something happened to this person when he left that night or whatever and went back home. Something happened to him, on the way home or something. The person could have thought there could even be something about a death or an ending or something. But they could have said it was my ending, but it could have been really that person that passed away. It's something, girl, I don't know. It's something like this that I'm getting here. Hopefully we'll get it. But I feel like these people, they could, it's like they've been away from, like, it's hard to hate these people or be mad about whatever this is, but it's not about a personal thing here. It's about order in the court. That's the name of my cards. So I'm not trying to persecute innocent people that was brainwashed or brain dead for 20 years, like I could have been asleep for 20 years, or I was out of my mind or whatever they could have been doing for 20. I'm not trying to persecute people that are really whatever. Okay. But the people that did this, yes. Okay. And I don't know what to say, because again, I think it's all wrong because, yeah, I think it's all wrong here because they're trying to, these people are not my real sisters. My dad just dated their mom. So why would you, it's official that I'm connected to the royal family. I don't think that they are. And it's just like, what, why would that be going on? Like, why would you be, how could I lose to these people when they're not even, how could I lose to these people when they're not the real people, the real royal or whatever like that? Like, none of these people never, well, I ain't gonna say that. Well, especially this person never looked at me and no with no googly eyes or nothing like they wanted to be my boyfriend or my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I never seen nobody looking at none of these people. Well, I'm not gonna say none of these people. That person, you know, it could be trying to make somebody feel ashamed, like, oh, you're supposed to be God, you're supposed to know everything. That's the only thing that I can think. Shouldn't you have known that these people wanted to say this, or they didn't, they whatever? No, because I'm here having a human experience. So I don't get no special gifts. Actually, the witches and stuff might be stronger than me in several different instances. It doesn't change who I am, though. It doesn't change that I could order to have a witch burned if they're doing that to me. Do you understand? Like, somebody's trying to make something really like uneven and unfair or something like this. I don't know. Very strange. Like, how would you feel if you thought you was living your life out with these people and you have, memories with these people, things like this or whatever, but it's like they went somewhere that you didn't go. You could be the glue to these people, but they all went somewhere that you did not go. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's trying to like make me feel somewhere, make me feel, what the fuck I'm supposed to feel about that? It kind of don't make no sense to me. Kind of don't make no sense to me. Like, where were you going? Like, and a lot of these people, some of these people, like from school and stuff, we was cool, but some of these people act like I didn't exist or I wasn't that important. They wasn't googly, girls wasn't like googly eyed over me. They weren't, you know what I'm saying? People, I was kind of like somebody that just was a wallflower energy. So I don't know. It's not like these people were trying to make sure that they fell at my feet. If this is this energy, like, okay, because when I first met my best friend Candy, everybody hated her. Okay. When I first met her, everybody hated her. People did not. She was very beautiful, and I said they must don't like her because she pretty. You know what I'm saying? People messing with this damn girl because she pretty as hair. She got that long pretty hair. She got them pretty. She pretty. I was not. I never looked at my best friend sexually, ever. I never looked at my best friend sexually ever. You understand? So let's just get that out the thing right now. I just know beauty. I admire, I like beautiful people, I'd be like somebody is pretty. Like I'm not a jealous person. I'm not nothing like that. I've never looked at my best friend like this. The only thing what I could say about and it ain't even this Adele energy. We'll say a Nina clone, okay? That we was extra drunk one time as grown ass women and something strange occurred. Okay? That's it. But I was like, oh no, what the fuck? And I was like, no. Same thing with Lily. Something strange occurred. And I'm like, oh no, what the fuck was that? It's not to disrespect or not to be rude or anything. It's just, I was like, mm-mm. So I don't know if these people gathered these people, if they were addicted to my energy after having it. And I wasn't addicted to theirs, but it was supposed to go the other way around. I was supposed to get addicted to them. Do you see what I'm saying? This could have been something somebody was doing from the background to initiate me being in the same sex situation, right? I would say anywhere from 20 something, from 23 to 33. They could have been pushing this narrative, okay? Now, I think that what they did was try to push that narrative and then say, well, you bit an apple or something, but it didn't have the effects on me. If anything, the effects was the other way around. These people's like, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? And I'm like, like whatever, like nah, that was just a one. That's something that we didn't. That was never supposed to be. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? So not even in a rude way, but just like that's not to happen again, or like that or whatever this is. Okay, and I think that I could feel them still pulling on my energy, right? But I think that the setup was for it to go the other way around. Okay, the setup was to go the other way around. And then I feel like if people were reading their minds too, and like, oh, y'all miss her, don't you? Oh, ain't you mad that she didn't never? Oh, ain't you mad that this didn't go that way or something like this, right? Okay. Somebody could have been like, ain't you mad? And then recruited these people in the background. So they could have let these people bully or scare my other friends away, my new friends, or, oh, you ain't gonna come visit me. Like it say in the Bible, I'm gonna kill all your friends. This could have been like just killing connections with your friends. These people could have been feeling some kind of rage. This could also be reason why they would have been moved out of the Truman Show. Or changed because now that I'm looking at these pictures, these people were changed too a couple of times throughout the storyline. They didn't always remain the same. They have clones too. It's obvious now that I'm looking at it, right? So so somebody could have been like, well, calling themselves in charge, but this is somebody that was never supposed to be in charge. They're a violator of the throne, of the queen. Okay? This could be a family member, all right? Again, I don't like taking threats from energies that I cannot pick up their frequency, but I can just feel the charge. It's like, I don't know you. I don't know this connection. You know that we don't have nothing. Like these people, like these readers and stuff like this, that I could pick up on their energy hovering. There, nothing can ever come from. I can't even. I could see that you trying to threaten me, but I don't feel nothing besides that. That you want to threaten me, or you want to force me, or you want to own me, and that's a no. And then, but I can't really. If they're doing shit around me, I don't detect that. Do you understand? So I think that a person is, people are allowing some, but it's like a half-ass test. Why are you saying it's a test or something like this when it can't penetrate? You got these people, it's like somebody promised, like, yeah, if you touch the garment, then the Christ is going to be in love with you and do all this. Somebody's lying some way down the line as to how this works. Like the formula to something. Somebody does not have the answers. They don't have the formula. They just have something that suffice, something that has been working out kind of like they wanted it to all this time. They don't have the answers. Okay. Somebody don't. Okay. And then we have this energy here. I want to be queen. Starting your sovereignty and declaring freedom, passing a test. All right. But I feel like this is not even me. This is not even me. It's not even me. Um, so me rising up right now is beheading these people. It's like what do we say, 1995 to 2025, like me rising up saying I am this person. This is what's, so even if these people had the good intentions, they might know this, that whatever they did here, they could have told, they could have manipulated something, they could have did something, they could have snuck somebody, they could have snuck me some kind of way. Like they could have brought this masculine from the abyss that wasn't really my boyfriend. When I said, hey, come, they sent somebody from the underground or something instead. Okay, this could be something that they did here. All right. To engage, okay, or to get to heavy petting, or even if this was going even further. So somebody, it could have been changing who got anointed, knowing that that person was not going to stick around. They would get into the wet, you know what, and then go take this to other people. But this could be this Barker energy. This could be this Barker energy here, okay? That wants to be queen. So this could be somebody trying to step on my toes to be the queen, okay? But this is really me starting this sovereign something here. This could be a Tiffany, an offspring of Tiffany, Moses' daughter. So this could be talking to the people that sit around Moses' throne, okay? These could be the people that sit around Moses' throne. There could also be something about, there could be also something about whatever, not Kim, not Chloe, but Kourtney Kardashian. If she's an offspring of my grandmother, because she looked a lot like Rachel to me. Being with this guy or whatever this is, because I don't know. It's like they talk about the Kardashians like claiming like being with all kind of black men or whatever and changing their lives for good in the not the best way. But I think that it's the grandfather or the father or whoever this is of that's connected to meet their father or grandfather. It's something like this. And then them taking the essence of my husband and separating it and keeping it close in the family through the yay energy, through fucking Scott Disick, through Rob Kardashian, through these people. I can see my masculine's energy on those people. I could see his essence almost on those people, on the Drake, on the people. They're doing something else here. It's some other spell work or something here. Okay. See, I told you somebody trying to get somebody to go somewhere, but you got voyage in reverse. You already have all the answers. Somebody don't have all the answers because you gave them to this person. And even with the damn dude, the rock star dude with the tattoos, that's with Kourtney Kardashian. I feel that's my masculine energy. I feel like that's his energy, possibly where, but see, okay, okay. This person, again, where did the picture go? I threw it down back on the ground, I think. Did I? I threw it back at the person that's supposedly Sophia in those pictures I just showed you with her eyes closed. She looks like the Barker dude. Okay. And I feel like whenever my person went and sold his Chevy Caprice that we had at the marriage, it's the car, we decorated that car with the streamers and it was burnt orange and had green spoke rims on it. And when we pulled off from the marriage with that car, that he had this car, okay, he had this car since we was teenagers. And we used it at the wedding. It was like this color of my sweater. I just changed my shirt actually. It's like a burnt orange, darker than this, whatever, whatever. So When we were living in Kenosha, some people came, some Latino brothers from Chicago came here to purchase that car from him. They went for like an hour to ride around in the car and everything like this. I think that they swapped him out at that time. But think about it. If these people were in the underground, or like that movie when those people hid underground for 20 years in a bunker and they all made it with each other and everything, they could have left me as the last man standing, but without any power. And all these people could have went underground and they could have been all in the background mating with each other. And this is the real shit they talking about in Hollywood that the elites was doing. Oh, they do this, they do that. This is what the fuck we talking about. It started from that wedding party. It could have even started in high school, like collecting the pieces to it or whatever like this. Like, why would you be mad? If the person that was left all the way out of this is figuring out, why the fuck would you be mad? This is definitely Moses. They crucified the Christ or Jesus, me, all these times. You think that this is what it's saying. Now these children is going to start losing their lives or blood is going to be shed. These people could also be sitting in a situation where they're the ones that are scattering my children, if they even created these behind my back or whatever. You came into my home. You use my union. You use my family. You are not about to continue on with this shit. All these niggas gotta go. It just the bottom fucking lines. You understand? Somebody got somebody went through a power. Somebody went nuts. You hear me? Somebody went nuts. Because the strength card is the battery pack for all this shit. And there's the wheel of fortune right here. This is my fucking wheel of fortune. Is my money, my something. Like, no. Okay. And so these girls could be trying to get me back because the energy still cleaves on to me. But you stole this nigga essence from me. Even if these people were family already, even if they was witches already, even if they was in a clan already, what the fuck? It's not Kim Kardashian new marriage that made Kanye and Kim and all these people, bitch. It's mine. It was everything at my disposal that I didn't know was not connected to me no more, or was being pulled away from me, or being restricted from me, or whatever this is. Even if it was myself, nigga. This is do you understand? I'm here now, bitch. I came to get everything. I want everything. Everything that a motherfucker thought they was taking from me. Everything. Because at Moses, my uncle Moses passed away. I was a teenager, I think. Still, we were still teenagers. Okay, I think they had just gotten that HUD home built, and he was a single father at the time. So there could be something with the government there, okay, and with that house and the access of different entities to that house. They could favor theirs, but over America herself. Over America herself? Are you crazy? Like these kids ain't never smoked weed before? Like these kids didn't have no fucking like these kids didn't have no out of marital before sex? Like these kids didn't have different baby daddies? You understand what I'm saying? Are you crazy? So my person don't have to be my person no more, bitch. This is about me. If they said, oh, well, ain't she kind of like Shalonda? Just take this person. And they chose that. That's where you stay. I don't want the nigga back after that. But you're not about to stop me from being who I'm about to be. So this could be even the union. If they try to put these two in a union, if they try to put these two in a union and this person is even halfway, like, okay, you are my first love. I was with this person, nigga, beheaded, period. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna try that. What we had or what I thought we had, you see what I'm saying? From the simulation that you had me still running on, because you could have just took the dude and I could have just been without him and lived my life doing what I was doing. But you try to keep a stalemate version of the person. These people gonna have to pay for this. You're gonna have to pay for it. It's about it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's about the alliance. How are you having immunity and you showing alliance to The worker bee class of the family that's not the fucking queen, nigga. What is wrong with you? And I bet you these people is Mexican or there's something else. You wanted to depreciate the value of America and Europe and whatever this is. It's not a goal. And then keep me in a situation where I would not be mating, or I would not be out there, or I would not be sourcing or outsourcing to grow or make sure that my seed goes on, or I don't see myself as a man or the woman either, because these children ain't mine. And I don't, if I'm able to produce both, right? You didn't want to make me feel like a man by taking my children or taking whatever this is from me to create. Like, this shit is off the chain. It ain't no forgiveness. It ain't no motherfucking repentance. I don't want your fucking knees. I'll just take the heads. I command it, bitch. We got the emperor energy out here. So I know that I'm in emperor energy right now. I know that we in emperor energy right now. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, baby. Everything that this person is claiming, these people was not doing that. Even when I was growing up, my cousin Tiffany wasn't wearing makeup. She's like, oh, when I was 11, I started wearing this foundation. My cousin, I was the one doing makeup in high school in the lunchroom, a full face of makeup. You get what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker that was sitting in high school, that we called our table the makeup table, where most of the at least 3 or 4 of us would sit there and do our makeup, and all other people used to be like listening to music, sitting around chilling, talking, we gossip or whatever like this. But they started calling it the makeup table because me and my sister, my play sister, would pull out our makeup and do our makeup at the table. You get what I'm saying? This is some bullshit. Somebody is crazy. Tiffany, these people was not, those girls was not in North Chicago. They was not wearing makeup and shit like that. They was not doing that. They wasn't. I was already wearing wigs and shit in high school. They wasn't wearing wigs and stuff like that. They wasn't doing that. Like, somebody is mad because they got fooled into making the wrong choice, and you want to make somebody into, you want to hold me back and make somebody into everything that I've been since I was little. Like, come on, man. Because they could be trying to turn me into a boy or something like this. Trying to act like, I was never into makeup, trying to keep me broke. Bitch, if I can't afford to keep up with my makeup and stuff, I'm just not wearing makeup because I'm okay with not having it on. Shit, I still look all right. But I like to get myself dressed up, bitch. But if I'm in a situation where can't buy clothes and makeup, I'm not about to try to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not going to get no credit card because you want to sneak and watch me in my house, bitch. You're doing something illegal. Leave me the fuck alone. You will see me when I go out. Or you'll see me once money start getting back in my pocket again, bitch. I'm not about to go out here trying to break myself to go to dinners and shit and keep up with the Joneses. You crazy? Yeah, so they wanted to put heavy burdens on me because of the wheel of fortune and everything is connected to me. And then they put all these gossipy people above me because somebody like mess. Somebody like mess. Whoever this is that's owning these people or whatever this is or over these people, they like messy things. These people are messy. Let's see what you're doing. So this person, so we are having this energy where, okay, something like this. Travis, is that what his name is? Yeah. So that'd have been probably about 10 to 15 years ago when they sold that car. Because I had a vision right in my head before he left. I said, oh no. You don't want me to come with you? Or maybe y'all shouldn't go right around. I just had a vision. They put you in the trunk and took you away. And he's like, what? Or whatever. And I'm like, no, I just had a vision that you should not go with them. They put you, like, they threw you in a trunk or they took you somewhere or something like this. And he like, oh, I'll be right back or whatever. Because I don't know what website he sold it on. But he was like, oh, just whatever or whatever. And then when he came back an hour later, I'm like, whew, nothing happened. But something could have happened. You know what I'm saying? That's this dark magic or this voodoo energy. This is this voodoo energy here. Something could, see how these people is like in the cleft of the rocks. She's not in a regular place. This is like in a cave, like an opening of a cave or something like this here. And somebody could be also putting money in pockets of scientists to keep me stuck or bound. These people could be working on my genetics. They could be working on different things to try to restrict me from everything. Okay. Somebody could be very experienced in whatever this is. These could be cave dwellers. These could be Brown. Somebody's name could be Brown. They're well versed in restricting me from something, whatever this is that they learned here. And then we got the stinky sock person. Okay. This could be a clone of one of my daughters that used to have little stinky feet. Okay. When she was little, we used to laugh and stuff like this because she had stinky feet for such a little person. But we got paint the sun back in your light. The sun is in reverse. So no, this person could have been hanging around with these people that was gossiping about their mother. Okay. Which happens to be the real queen. But these could be children that even was like, oh, you saying you're this, you're the Christ, you're the queen, you're not none of these things or something like this, but I actually am. So they could have got misguided by these people and ended up in these crews or these cliques or something like this here. All right. And again, they're doing something to block, say there is a calling or a call where I need to be somewhere at a certain time when the sundial hits this way or something. I'm never going to get this information because these people they keep doing something. All right. It would take a brave person to come in and lead the way or guide. Because I feel like it's about the guidance here. So a lot of stuff on the planet is about to be upside down because these people want to be something and continue when they was already warned, okay, to try to continue to be something that they could never be. Like you could sit on the throne for 10 years and then somebody do a DNA test and find out you was never really the queen and nothing that you did is going to stick because you are not the real power. We found out that you've been there for 10 years and you're not the real power. So whatever they're trying to do is coming from these people that's sitting on a throne that belongs to me. So once they moved out the fucking way, okay, once they're moved out of the way, and I told you these could be a whole bunch of people that know what they did already to remove something. They're like, you want something that's not there no more, right? But still, there's consequences to be had. Or these are people that they know that they cannot do what I'm about to do. This could be other brown people, y'all. They so brainwashed and want to be like the white man that they will take somebody and bleach their skin or take somebody Caucasian and put them in a position when I was the one that was supposed to be going in. So these is black people probably going against me with crabs in the barrel because they want me to stay somewhere. It's like, no, don't, it could be even somebody like, no, we wrecked the royal family and we took the stuff and brought it here. But I'm not even close enough to any of these people to trust what you're saying that you did without me and being included. So what are we seeing? Is the spouse the Antichrist? Okay. That been spread himself even with the president, the vice president, all these people. Is this person spread out this much? And you're gonna shade me and try to pick this bitch over me when this person don't compare to me? That's why. That's why. That's why. Or like you belong to me, nigga, and you was a gift to me. You was brought in to engage with me and do whatever with me. But you belong to me forever. But you talk about some, oh, I care about that person. Bitch, your head is gone. It's a couple niggas that I feel like wouldn't mind to be 10 out of 10, nigga, that would serve me and wouldn't even take another bitch probably because it'd be enough. Who the fuck you think you is? And they'll be well the fuck taken care of by keeping that oath. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? To sit here and you trying to put somebody look even a little bit slow. Maybe this is why somebody is choosing somebody. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this person. Unless this ain't even my person no more. He been bought out. You stole something from the queen. You repackaged it, rebranded, and you using it. Something that's anointed with my energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not going to have that. We're not going to have that. They could be, if there is a forever young version or they reincarnate, like say there's another girl that's this age, like this Alabama Barker, that is really me. They could be hiding this person. Like she might not be in the spotlight. You understand? This could be like that Vicky girl that they sent over there to Africa. This could be, who is the other girl? Like these girls look more like my phenotype or something like this. But somebody could be if they redid me, they could also be making this person like a hair influencer or a social media influencer. I seen a little girl that kind of looked like could kind of look like I could have looked when I was little, um, in my Instagram feed, doing hair and wigs and stuff like that. So I don't know here. Because why did these people get their skin bleached? Why did you try to hide? See, Moses put something in his bosom, put the daughter in the bosom, and hide the skin color to hide something that this person was doing. This could even be with Hidden Gems Tarot. Okay. This could be Hidden Gems Tarot. Like I said, these people are supposed to be working for God, but they were working for Moses with God's materials. Okay. And there's no other way about it. All these people are going to be fucking beheaded and jailed, enslaved until you pay the shit back or whatever this is. There's no other question about it. Yeah, this person is not being, and somebody's like, oh, it's a hard decision. It's not a hard decision, bitch. I feel like this nigga clawing that cement trying to get back over here